It's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I wanted to take a brief opportunity to explore 3 things we can do to equip ourselves through this month that we can take through the next 11 months and hopefully benefit from. Scripture records many times Jesus heals medical problems, but what about mental health problems? Those are very real too. They are medical just as much as leprosy or blindness, but they carry a hidden stigma because no one can see them. When people ask how you're doing, it's one thing to say, well, I've got northern flu bug. It's another thing to say, my depression is much better now. Thanks for asking. That takes a lot of courage. We're told in Psalm 23 that the Lord is our shepherd and makes us to lie down in green pastures. This sounds great. We could all stay here forever. But the passage goes on to say that even though we walk through the darkest valley, we will feel no evil. This tells us that we'll experience dark times in our lives, and the best thing we can do is prepare for those times, equip ourselves for those trying moments that we know will come before they come, such as coming up with action plans for what we're going to do, coming up with strategies, going after those tools that we can use to defend ourselves, such as self-help books and classes, delve into hobbies and interests, and set up support groups. Hormonal or chemical imbalance, money problems, feeling of failure or rejection, problems at work, social life, grief or loss, poor self-image, family problems, separation, divorce, abuse, thinking one has no control over any part of their life, feelings of futility, negative thinking, isolation or loneliness, substance abuse, alcohol, drugs, side effects of prescribed medications, guilt, sin, stress, retirement. Depression, like any serious medical condition, needs treatment, love, and concern. Action steps to help someone yourself. Here are 3 action steps to help you rebound from depression. Read the Bible. In reading the Bible, one is able to understand that love and suffering can, in fact, coexist. One of the stark realities is that once mankind fell, sin was given free rein over earth, and until glorification, we have to live with the results of the fall. Take care of yourself physically, emotionally, and socially. Exercise is vital. 30 minutes a day, at least 4 days a week, walking, biking, swimming, gardening, house, yard work, etc. Connecting with family and friends. A balanced, proper diet is essential. Getting a medical checkup. Taking one step at a time. If your depression is over loss, do your best to acknowledge that loss and allow yourself a time to grieve and sorrow. Giving yourself permission to feel, but then bringing yourself back to the light. Encourage honest thinking about what might be deep down beside the depression. You may want to share with someone what is adept to being drawn out the very hurting feelings. Begin to keep a journal for the next few weeks describing how you feel. This will help you see if it's just the blues or in fact you need to seek professional advice and assistance. Join an encouragement and support group. It's important to know that we're not alone in dealing with the wide array of mental health challenges that we'll overcome. Approximately 1 in 5 adults in the United States, 43.8 million, or 18.5% will experience mental illness in a given year. Approximately 1 in 25 adults in the United States, 9.8 million, or 4.4%, experience a serious mental illness in a given year. That substantially interferes with or limits one's major life activities. 20% of people experiencing homelessness have a serious mental illness. 41% of Veterans Health Administration patients have been diagnosed with mental illness or substance abuse disorder. 74% of the youth in the juvenile justice system are diagnosed with a mental illness, and 37% of adults incarcerated in the justice system have diagnosed mental illness. Worldwide, depression is the leading cause of disability. We are not alone. It's okay to reach out for help. Some helpful numbers are the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK, 8255, or the National Alliance of Mental Illness at 1-800-950-NAMI, 6264, or 911 an emergency. Remember, we're not alone.